Why did Jungkook suddenly cry and publicly apologize to Jimin? Is this related to a hidden conflict that has been kept from the public? And how did ARMY react emotionally to this deeply moving moment? In a moment captured on video that instantly shocked the global BTS fan community, Jungkook, the youngest member of the world-renowned group BTS, was seen shedding tears while offering a public apology to Park Jimin. The apology did not only leave his fellow members in stunned silence, but also triggered an overwhelming emotional response from ARMYs worldwide. Many are now wondering, what truly happened behind the scenes? What caused Jungkook, known for his strength and professionalism, to break down emotionally in front of the public? The incident occurred under unclear circumstances but carried a deeply personal tone. In the short video widely circulating on social media, Jungkook appears to speak with a trembling voice, nearly choked by his own tears, as he delivers the apology to Jimin. There is no clear mention of time or place in the video, but the footage shows that the incident took place in a private room with the other BTS members present, all witnessing the moment with serious and silent expressions. Jungkook's apology was not a simple one. He used profoundly emotional and heartfelt words. "I don't know if I deserve to ask for forgiveness, but I truly am sorry, Hyun. I was too caught up in myself and didn't realize what you were going through at the time," Jungkook said with a quivering voice. Jimin, listening with a blank expression but teary eyes, did not respond immediately, creating a heavy tension in the air. However, the main spotlight wasn't just on Jungkook's tears or Jimin's expression. What truly stirred public uproar was the fact that neither HYB labels nor Big Hit Music released any official statement regarding the incident. When asked for clarification by Korean media, the agency only replied with a brief comment. "We have no comment regarding private interactions between members." That response only deepened the public's curiosity and opened speculation about possible internal conflicts that had been kept hidden. Several Korean entertainment analysts suspect that Jungkook's apology may be linked to the increasingly complex dynamics among BTS members since they began individual activities, including solo projects, military service, and the emotional and physical distance that naturally follows. We cannot ignore the fact that the transition from group to solo activities can create emotional tension. Many K-pop idols admit they feel guilty or pressured when they cannot maintain the same relationship with their members as before, said Choi Min-hyuk, a South Korean entertainment industry expert, in an interview with local media. Some ARMYs who have followed both Jungkook's and Jimin's individual activities also connect the incident to a period when Jimin was absent from several important events, including showcases and international interviews. Although the official reason stated was health and military schedules, some fans suspect that internal tension may have influenced Jimin's participation in both group and solo projects. Jimin seemed to withdraw more and more, while Jungkook became increasingly active on various platforms. That may have created a feeling of neglect, wrote a Reddit user in a discussion thread that has gained over 2,000 responses. An insider source, who chose to remain anonymous, revealed to a Japanese media outlet that the emotional interaction between Jungkook and Jimin occurred after a highly intense team evaluation session. During that meeting, members were encouraged to express long-suppressed feelings, including guilt, disappointment, and their hopes for one another. According to the source, Jungkook suddenly cried after hearing Jimin mention that he felt invisible to some of the members. Jungkook's tears were said to be a spontaneous reaction to that admission. While the public continues to speculate on the reasons behind the apology, ARMYs have begun to reflect more deeply on Jungkook and Jimin's relationship, which has been known to be exceptionally close since debut. Their bond has often been described as a soulmate friendship by fans due to their emotional closeness and long history together. However, like any human relationship, that emotional intimacy is also vulnerable to misunderstanding and unspoken pain. Is this a sign that a new era of emotional openness in the K-pop industry has begun? Or is this simply an unintentional moment that gained wide impact because of BTS's global status? One thing is certain. This incident has opened broader discussions about mental health, interpersonal pressure among large group members, and the importance of open communication amidst constantly changing dynamics. ARMYs, as the largest and most loyal fan community, have also shown that they support BTS not only in their glory but also in their vulnerability. While this moment leaves many unanswered questions, one undeniable truth remains. Jungkook, long seen as a symbol of strength and confidence, revealed another side of himself, full of regret, humanity, and courage to admit his fault. Critical questions still echo. Will this be a turning point in Jimin and Jungkook's relationship? How did the other members respond to such an emotional moment? And will this affect plans for the group's comeback after all members complete their military service? As of now, no further clarifications have been made by either Jimin or Jungkook regarding the incident. However, internal sources mention that following the moment, the two spent time together in a private conversation that lasted quite a while. The exact content of the discussion remains unknown, but a staff member present mentioned that there was a hug and tears at the end of their talk. That moment, uncaptured by cameras, added yet another emotional layer to the story. For many fans, the apology was not just about an error, but about love, acknowledgement, and hope that the bond built over more than a decade can be saved and healed. Undeniably, this is one of the most touching moments in BTS history. A reminder that behind the grand stage, extraordinary achievements, and global spotlight, the BTS members are still human, complex, emotional, and holding on to what's most precious, the family they chose themselves, and that is one another. However, amid the overwhelming wave of emotion and uncontrollable public enthusiasm, one major question cannot be ignored. Did all of this really happen as reported? Was Jungkook's tearful apology to Jimin a genuine moment of heartfelt remorse? Or was this a constructed narrative designed to capture public attention and reinforce a certain image in front of the media and army? In today's digital era where information spreads faster than verification, the public is required not only to be consumers of news but also to be critical filters of what they read, see, and believe. Are we as viewers truly witnessing an honest moment of regret from Jungkook? Or are we being presented with a scenario crafted by the virality algorithm and entertainment industry interests? Why is such a deeply personal and emotional incident suddenly being massively circulated across platforms like TikTok, YouTube, and Twitter, complete with video clips and narratives leading to a particular conclusion? Without any official clarification from the involved parties, we must ask, who actually benefits from the virality of this incident? Is it Jimin and Jungkook, whose image is strengthened by this emotional narrative? Or is it social media and entertainment news outlets that gain millions of views and readers from the uproar created? Are we aware of how easily our opinions are shaped by a single out-of-context video clip or a dramatic narrative deliberately constructed to create a viral effect? Keep in mind, news like this can have two sides. As a reflection of real emotion and dynamics between BTS members, or as a narrative product exploited by certain parties to maintain public attention. Is this part of a larger communication strategy? Is there a hidden scenario behind Jungkook's tears that were recorded and widely shared? We suggest readers not stop at feelings of sympathy and empathy alone, but rather take a further step to seek and understand the true context. Because in a world flooded with information, those who think critically are the ones who can distinguish between reality and fabrication. So what do you think? Is this a real, emotional moment, or a perfectly scripted piece on the global media stage? Thank you for reading, and don't hesitate to voice your opinions openly and critically.